In the 18th century, a powerful trading company from a faraway land, the British East India Company, began to establish its presence in India. What started as trade slowly turned into control. The company, with its powerful army and shrewd tactics, started taking over vast swathes of India. Indian rulers, often divided and weakened, found it difficult to resist the company's advances. By the mid-19th century, the East India Company was not just a trading company, it was the de facto ruler of much of India. The Mughal Empire, once mighty, had dwindled, and the last Mughal emperor, Bahadur Shah II, was a mere figurehead in the hands of the company. This foreign rule was not easy on the people of India. The British, with their policies, often disregarded the local customs and traditions that were deeply ingrained in Indian society. The economic policies of the company often favoured British industries, leading to the decline of traditional Indian industries and causing widespread economic hardship. The simmering discontent among the Indian populace was ripe for an explosion. All it needed was a spark. That spark came in 1857. It came in the form of a rifle cartridge. The new Enfield rifles introduced in the British Indian Army used cartridges greased with animal fat. To load the rifles, soldiers had to bite off the end of the cartridge. This seemingly insignificant detail ignited a firestorm. The rumor spread like wildfire that the cartridges were greased with the fat of cows and pigs. This was deeply offensive to both Hindu and Muslim soldiers, who saw it as a deliberate attempt to defile their religions. The anger and resentment that had been building up for decades found a focal point. On May 10, 1857, sepoys of the British Indian Army in Meerut, near Delhi, revolted. They refused to use the controversial cartridges and rose up against their British officers. This mutiny became the trigger for what would be known as the First War of Independence. The revolt quickly spread from Meerut to other parts of North and Central India like wildfire. Delhi, the seat of the Mughal Empire, became a major center of the revolt. The rebels proclaimed Bahadur Shah II as the Emperor of India, hoping to rally Indians under the banner of the Mughal dynasty. From the dusty plains of North India to the heart of the Gangetic Plains, fierce battles were fought. Kanpur, Lucknow, Jhansi, and countless other places became battlegrounds where Indians from all walks of life, sepoys, peasants, rulers, and common folk, united in their fight against the British. Amidst the chaos and bloodshed emerged figures of immense courage and leadership. Rani Lakshmibai, the Queen of Jhansi, a skilled warrior and a shrewd strategist, became a symbol of resistance. Tantia Tope, a close associate of Nana Sahib and a brilliant military commander, led the rebels with incredible skill and determination. Mangal Pandey, a sepoy of the British East India Company, showed extraordinary bravery, refusing to use the controversial cartridges and sparking the mutiny in Meerut. His act of defiance ignited the flames of rebellion. These leaders, along with countless others, inspired Indians to fight for their freedom, their courage etched in the annals of Indian history. The revolt of 1857, though ultimately suppressed by the British, was a watershed moment in Indian history. It marked the first time that Indians from different religions, regions, and social backgrounds came together to fight against foreign rule. The revolt forced the British to reassess their policies in India. The East India Company was dissolved and India was brought under the direct rule of the British Crown. The British administration underwent significant changes, becoming more centralized and bureaucratic. However, the most significant impact was the psychological shift it created. The revolt sowed the seeds of nationalism in the hearts of Indians. It instilled a sense of unity and a yearning for self-rule that would continue to grow in the following decades. The stories of bravery, sacrifice, and resistance became an integral part of India's national consciousness. The revolt of 1857 was not just a mutiny, it was the dawn of Indian nationalism. It was the first war of independence, a testament to the indomitable spirit of the Indian people.